It's only the middle of June and already the apples are quite large. And there is going to be a bumper crop this year. It's just looking incredible. So, but that's not what this video is about. It's time to chop the comfrey. So this comfrey plant here, it grows extremely quickly and large. And so we'll cut it how many times in the course of a season?
Depends how many times you remember, about 4 to 6.
Yeah, so about 4 to 6 times in the season we can cut it like this. And what it's providing is, this is a plant that loves to go deep down into our clay subsoils, and it'll harvest minerals there, it'll aerate the soil for better water infiltration, but it just creates an incredible amount of biomass. And it's a rich fertilizer, basically. So we're growing our own fertility, our own fertilizer, and we're growing it as mulch. So it ends up getting added to other areas where we want to suppress weeds and encourage the water to stay in the soil and add fertility, and that all happens very quickly and passively and easily. And it also has incredible flowers that are just about to emerge here, but
The other side they're open.
yeah, the pollinators really love those. So we tend to plant that comfrey in amongst the fruit trees. Now here's some of the flowers. So you'll see bees sleeping in here later in the summer. But yeah, so we've got comfrey all around the apple guild here. So you can see it's just mixed right in with the apple tree. It's grown enormously in a short period of time. Yeah, and it'll keep doing that throughout the year. So then we'll just take it, chop it up into smaller pieces, or just leave it large like this, and chuck it wherever we need it. Over here you can see that we've done basically the same thing underneath of this cherry tree. It's got some comfrey growing there. It's just growing a little slower because it's in the shade. And we chose a variety of comfrey that does not spread by seed. It only spreads by root, and not very much at all. That comfrey under the apple tree there has been there for 12 or 13 years, and it hasn't become a problem at all for us. So you got to get the right variety of comfrey, because some of them do spread by seed and they can be quite prolific, problematically prolific. And here is some more on the boulevard underneath of the little basswood tree here. So they're very supportive of the other species that they're growing with, and as they die down in the winter they will create a really thick, dense mulch, and just about nothing else is going to grow up through that. So there you go. Comfrey, chop and drop, grow your own fertility. It even works as an animal feed for some species. There you go. And one thing I might add too is that you don't even need to drop the comfrey down where you are chopping it to add fertility, because when plants lose their leaves, then they will drop a certain amount of roots. They'll allow a certain amount of roots to die off. And so those roots dying right there in the soil will provide fertility right here. So now you can see the area once the comfrey has been cleared out. So now the apple tree gets to breathe a little bit more, and it just got fertilized and mulched all in one go. Wonderful.